What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. So look, when most people talk about boxing, when most people, think of boxing, usually, not every time, but usually they bring up the heavyweight division. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Joe Frazier, Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, even now, Klitschko brothers, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Most people bring up the heavyweight division because there's nothing better than two big guys getting it on, fighting each other in the ring. Nothing better than that. Now, as of late, as the years go on, it is starting to become a smaller man's sport. But the big guys are always king. Now, we got a heavyweight fight. Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz. Sunday. It sounds weird just saying Sunday. Like it really sounds weird. It's not the first time. Sunday, I understand why they're putting it Sunday. You got college football. But Sunday on pay-per-view, that's another one that I'm just like, pay-per-view. But anyway, heavyweight fight tonight. Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz. Now, this is a fight. This is a must-win fight for both. You got Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, I believe, is 43, somewhere around there, 44, 42, somewhere around there. He's an older guy, and we've seen heavyweights last for a long time. But 43 is pushing it still, But we've seen heavyweights become champions, and still continue to fight 43 plus. But 43, I feel like this is a must-win fight for Luis Ortiz. It's already hard for Luis Ortiz to get fights in general. Nobody really wants to fight Luis Ortiz. He comes from the Cuban school of boxing. We haven't really seen Luis Ortiz get these big names. We've seen him get Deontay Wilder twice. But that's about it. When it comes to Luis Ortiz, this is a must-win fight for him. A loss right here wouldn't end his career, but it would end his title hopes. It would end his hopes to getting another title shot. Andy Ruiz. I believe Andy Ruiz, 31, 32, 33 years old, somewhere around there. This is a must-win fight for him as well. And the reason I say that, Andy Ruiz is not 43. Andy Ruiz is a lot younger than Luis Ortiz. He is taking a fight against, some people call him the boogeyman of the heavyweight division. There's not a lot of people, like I just said, that are lining up to fight Luis Ortiz. Comes from the Cuban school of boxing. He has knockout power. He's big. And not a lot of people are signing up to fight that man. Andy Ruiz is. This is a must-win fight for both. Because you take a loss here, this probably ends that run, that last final run that you want for a title. This probably ends that. We've heard Luis Ortiz, he wants the WBC title back. A loss right here kills that. Andy Ruiz, he talks about he wants to be another. Andy Ruiz already made history. First Mexican heavyweight champion ever. History, in the history books, forever. But we've seen him talk about another title run. We've seen him talk about fighting Anthony Joshua. They have unfinished business. A loss here, I mean, I don't know if it'd kill a rematch for Anthony Joshua, seeing that Anthony Joshua just came off a loss. But I don't think Anthony Joshua was trying to see Andy Ruiz. I think that was tough mentally for him, man. Like we seen Anthony Joshua before the fight with Andy Ruiz, and then now we see him after. Seems like a totally different guy to me. If you ask me, I'm just me though. But a loss here kills that title run for both fighters. Both fighters are coming off fights. Luis Ortiz, Charles Martin. It wasn't the greatest Luis Ortiz we've seen. Andy Ruiz, Chris Arreola. It wasn't the greatest Andy Ruiz that we've seen. Both are coming off performances. This is a must-win fight for both. This is what makes it exciting. This is what makes the fight exciting to me, is that this is a must-win fight for both. And man, these are top 10 heavyweights in the division. This is a top 10 heavyweight fight in the division. And I'm actually looking forward to it. I've been watching college football all weekend. And I'm ready for some boxing. But man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I'm gonna make my prediction. My prediction is I got Luis Ortiz by decision. I think Luis Ortiz, I think he's just too big, too technical for Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz did not look, his best fighting Chris Arreola. I know he's been going through struggling finding that perfect weight balance. And man, I don't know if it's hurting him or if it's helping. We'll find out tonight. But I got Luis Ortiz by decision. I think it'll be a good fight. Both fighters are tough. But I think Luis Ortiz pulls it out tonight. But y'all let me know down in the comments who y'all got. Like I said, this is a must-win fight for both. This is the heavyweight division. These are the kings. Those big guys. Like I said, man, we're in this day and age, it's all about the smaller fighters right now. It's mostly about the smaller fighters. Canelo keeps going up in weight, so eventually, you could see him fight a heavyweight. He's talking about it. But right now, it's the smaller guys in the division that are getting, talked about more. But before, it was the heavyweights. It was always the heavyweights. The heavyweights. Everybody loves watching heavyweights. So if you love watching heavyweights, tune in tonight. It should be a good one. It's a lot online when it comes to career-wise. A lot online. And man, I think Luis Ortiz pulls it out tonight. I think he pulls it out. Man, it sucks because Andy Ruiz looks like a cool guy, man, but I think Luis is too big, man, too technical. I think he pulls it out. But y'all let me know down in the comments who y'all got tonight. And till next time, peace.